What's going on, Bears fans? Come back at you another edition of Bear Down Forever. And I just want to talk about, of course, the Chicago Bears, but a few things going on today with training camp. So Courtney Cronin tweeted out that there's a skeleton crew of receivers for Justin Fields with Kevin Shaw, Isaiah Coulter getting more opportunities this morning in team drills. What else? But before I get into all that other stuff, I just wanted to say something real quick about the whole Roquan Smith thing. It's kind of eerily similar to when Lance Briggs didn't want to, when he wanted to be traded, when he wanted a new contract and everything. So they did get that worked out, and Ryan Poles did come out and state that he likes Roquan Smith a lot, loves him, and that he really wants to his main objective is the team and everything, but his number one priority right now was to get Roquan signed, get him a new contract. So hopefully they can get this thing worked out and everything. Roquan did he did report to camp yesterday at Soldier Field, which was great for Family Day. So that was a great sign. So I'm really hoping that they can get this whole thing worked out, because a talent like Roquan doesn't come around, every day. So the fact that the Bears have him is a great thing. The fact that he stated that he wants to be a Bear, even though he's not happy with what happened, the whole contract thing, he's not happy with it. But he said that he does hope that, he said he didn't speak to McCaskey yet, and he hopes that there's a way they can get this worked out. So I'm hoping that they can too. I don't know what the whole deal with each, what his contract would be, because that's for them to decide. That's, like I said, I don't like talking about a person's money, because, listen, that's them, that's their livelihood. He knows what he's worth, and he's gonna try to get what he's worth, and I can't fault him for that. So Courtney Cronin also tweeted that there's 21 players not practicing today. So could be some veteran days, could just be, I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out later. Well, at some point we'll find out what it is. But, so we got Gordon, Harry, Jones Jr., Pringle, Moore, Shelley, Vildor, Young, Montgomery, Graham Jr., Crookshank, Dawkins, Stroman Jr., Patrick, Davenport, O'Shaughnessy, of course, Griffin, Komet, Pettis, Blackson, and Edwards Jr. All not practicing today. So we shall see. So hopefully that some of the younger players who are on the bubble or just haven't had the opportunities, with the players that's not practicing, they get a chance to step up. And, they definitely get a chance to step up, but hopefully they will step up and show something. And because I said it 100 times, I'm going to say it 100 more times, there's a lot of competition on this team. So this team is built on competition, and I think it's good. So I like it, but that's my humble opinion. So also we have Larry Borum has went to practice. He's practiced second team. He went from left tackle to second team to right tackle to second team, and Tevin Jenkins has been practicing with the third team. So he was with the second team the day before, which yesterday, of course, on Tuesday. But I don't know. But the first team offensive linemen were Jones, Whitehair, Mustafa, Schofield, and Reef. That's from left to right. So I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna say like this. I still, and I may be, going out on a limb here, but I still hold out hope for Tevin Jenkins. I really do. I mean, I'm really hoping that when Saturday comes, and yes, again, I'm so looking forward to it. When Saturday comes, he really shows out and shows off a lot. So, I mean, the guy to me has always just been a beast. I've been a big fan of his. So, I was ecstatic when the Bears got him, and I just really hope that they can make some things happen. So, I mean, he can make some things happen. See. So, all right, the Bears released their unofficial team depth chart for Saturday. Of course, first string quarterback is Justin Fields. Then you got Trevor Simmons and Nathan Peterman. So there's no question who the starting quarterback is. Then you got running back. You got Dave Montgomery, number 1, Khalil Herbert, then Tristan Ebner, third string, and then you got Darrington Evans and Demontre Tuggle. And I think Tristan Ebner being the third, because I there's no doubt in my mind that Tristan Ebner is going to make this team, and he's going to get some pretty significant playing time. I don't think he's going to see the field as much as Montgomery and Herbert. Hopefully, God willing, neither one of them guys get injured, and they can play the entire season, and we can really make some things happen. So and for the fullback, they got of course Kyrie Blasingame, and they got the rookie undrafted tight end Jake Tongue is listed as the number 2 fullback, which is good, because they definitely want to run some stuff out of the backfield to the fullback, some receptions and everything, and plus they want guys that can move and can block. So that's cool too. Wide receiver, first string. There's 2 starters: is Darnell Mooney and Equanimeous St. Brown. And again, I'm gonna say St. Brown. I've been a fan of St. Brown's. I was not happy when he got drafted by the Cheesy Heads. I was happy when the Bears announced that they signed him. I was like, good, because the guy is talented. He's in a position now where he's like, okay, he's playing for his career, so hopefully he steps up and shows out. There's been reports saying that even though Rodgers is a great quarterback, that he doesn't always click with some young guys and everything. Like, he go out there, if he run the wrong route or did something messed up, he'd be like, get him out of here. I don't want to see him. So, and he got that type of clout. And after Mooney, you got Velus Jones Jr., Dante Pettis, and after St. Brown, you got Byron Pringle and N'Keal Harry. Now, I don't know what they're going to do for this game, because Byron Pringle and N'Keal Harry, we all know, is out with injury. So it's going to be a mixture between Pringle of Isaiah Coulter, Chris Fake, and David Moore, and Mooney, Tajay Sharp, Nasimba Webster, Daz Newsome, and Kevin Shaw. Now, of course, they can go on either side, but they probably been practicing. I know there's going to be a mix of some of these guys in the slot and everything as well. So all these guys may play the slot, but some of them just may be strictly slot, and some guys may be strictly outside. But I see with the list of these guys, like I see Harry. Well, the thing with our new offense, with Getsy's offense, he does put his receivers everywhere. So all these guys will probably be playing everywhere. I had to think about that. We're not dealing with the old regime anymore, which I'm so happy about. So tight end position, of course, Cole Kmet is first. You got Ryan Griffin, James O'Shaughnessy, and Chase Allen and Rice and John. I'm intrigued by Rice and John. I mean, he's big, he's fast, I want to see what he can do. If he could help stretch the defense, I'm really intrigued to see what he's gonna do. He's buried in the depth chart right now, but if he can outshine Chase Allen or O'Shaughnessy, you know, so to make an argument, even if he doesn't make the roster, maybe he'll be a candidate for the practice squad. So down to the offensive line now we go. So first string, left tackle, Braxton Jones. Left guard, Cody Whitehair. Center, Lucas Patrick. We all know he's not playing. So they got Sam Mustard for a second string. So don't know if he's going to get the nod or if Doug Kramer's going to get the nod. But since Sam is listed as second string, I'm going to say he's going to get the nod to start. You got right guard, Michael Schofield, and right tackle, Riley Reif. Second string left tackle is Larry Bourne. Second string left guard is Trevor Simmons. Then you got right guard, which is second string is Ja'Tai Carter. And second string right tackle is Tevin Jenkins. Third string tackle, Julian Davenport. Guard is Zachary Thomas. Third string center is Doug Kramer. Third string right guard is Dieter Eisen. Right tackle is Sean Coleman. And then the other you have Jean Delance, who I kind of like him too. I mean, I think Jean Delance is gonna hopefully. I really want these guys to make it hard on this coaching staff. I really want them to make it hard on this coaching staff. And I mean, they have a plethora of players out here on this roster. And hopefully if somebody does something really good in the preseason, you know, there is still some unsigned offensive linemen out there because, you know, unfortunately for the Jets, you know, their tackle went down. So they gotta get a replacement in there. So maybe they'll see one of these guys step up and maybe we'll be able to get something for one of them, you know, before they actually get cut. But we shall see. The defensive line. Now, this is I was intrigued by this because I didn't know what he was going to do at the end opposite Robert Quinn. And, of course, this is for the preseason game, so there's no guarantee this is going to be the end result. But right now, at the ends, they have Robert Quinn and Trevor Gibson, and they have Justin Jones and Angelo Blackson playing in the tackles. Al-Qadim Muhammad is second string. You have Kyrus Tonga second string or D-tackle, and Michael Drew Treadway is second string as well. Then the third string, you have Dominique Robinson, who I am so intrigued to see and so ready to see what's going to happen with him because this guy has really been looking good. You got Mike Pennell at D-tackle and Laquel London as well, and Carson Taylor at the other defensive end on the third string as well. And he's an undrafted rookie out of Arizona State. And I'm sorry. Not Arizona State. I'll let y'all know. But I'm just really looking at, intrigued to see what he's going to do as well because he's been doing pretty good in camp, but you know, haven't heard anything since they got the pads on. So I'm looking forward to see him in game action. Then we got Sam Camara at DN and Trevin Conley and Charles Snowden as the others. But I like Charles Snowden, but I mean, right now it looks like he's going to be buried on the depth chart. So he's either going to be a candidate for the practice squad or just going altogether. So we get to the linebacker position. Now, this is when things get interesting. So we all know Roquan Smith's on the PUP list because he's not signed. I mean, they say something. They say he has an injury, but we all know what the real is. So looks like Matt Adams will get the start. Then you got Nicholas Morrow and Joe Thomas. Then you got Jack Sanborn and Noah Dawkins as the twos. Caleb Johnson, DeMarcus Gate, and Javin Whites as the threes. So they really got to get something done with Roquan. I'm really hoping that they can make this happen because it's really going to be. I don't even want to think about it. So the cornerbacks, of course, we got Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon. We got Tavon Young and Kendall Vildor as the second string. Duke Shelley, Lamar Jackson as third, and others. We have Greg Stroman Jr., Thomas Graham Jr., Jalen Jones, and Jason Staley and Bo Pete Keys. So there's going to be a rotation. I'm sure Kyler Gordon is going to play some slot this game because he's been practicing on the boundary and inside the slot. So, and I doubt Thomas Jones Jr. will be playing because he's still dealing with the injury. So Kendall Vildor will. I don't know if he's going to play in the slot and on the boundary as well, or just on the boundary. I'm not sure what they're going to do with Kendall Vildor, but I'm looking forward to seeing. So we get the safety, and we all know Eddie Jackson and Jaquan Brisker. And I believe that this is going to be something to see right here, because we all know the way Eddie Jackson can ball out. And I think with a player like Jaquan Brisker, with his caliber and his talent, I think he's going to just magnify all the good stuff that Eddie Jackson can do, and he's going to make it possible so that Eddie can go out there and just ball out. And Brisker has a nose for the football just like Eddie does. So I'm looking for turnovers just from the safety position. I'm not even counting the corner and any other position. I'm talking about just from the safety position. So we got DeAndre Houston Carson as a backup, Dan Cruikshank, 7th round draft pick Elijah Hicks out of UCLA, who I am looking forward to see. This guy got so much energy, and I mean, I really believe. I do think he's going to make this team. I think it would be. I can't even find the words because how excited I am about this young player. So he has a knack for making some plays as well. So then we got Michael Joseph, AJ Thomas, and Devontae Harris as the rest of the safeties. So special teams, of course, Cairo is going to be kicking, Cairo Santos. Punting will be handled by Trenton Gill. The long snappers, Patrick Holmes, and Trenton Gill is going to be the holder. Now this is going to be interesting because we had O'Donnell who was holding, and him and Cairo had great chemistry, and everything was good. The holds were good, and Cairo was doing his thing. So it's going to be interesting seeing a rookie kicker. I mean, a rookie punter, holding and everything. So it's gonna be interesting. And we got Trevor Simmons. He's is the backup holder. So I guess if Gill doesn't do well, at least they have somebody experienced like Trevor Simmons who can perform the duties. Now, kick returner. The first is up is Khalil Herbert. Then you got Velus Jones Jr., Byron Pringle, who will not participate in the first game. So far that we've heard, and Tristan Ebner. And then for punt returner, first up is Daz Newsome. I'm looking forward to seeing this. Now, we all know Daz didn't get a chance to play in the preseason last year because he broke his collarbone. Now, Daz is may not be the fastest guy, but he's shifty. He's kind of like Peter Ward, back in the day. He's got a lot of moves. So he can make people miss, he's real good, just avoiding people. So I look forward to seeing Daz Newsome. Hopefully we can force a lot of punts, get a lot of turnovers, and Velus Jones is second as the punt returner as well. I think that in the regular season, well, this is what I'm feeling, that Velus would be definitely a fixture on special teams, especially as the return man. But I don't know, because it's all going to depend on where he is in the depth chart. But they have it's a lot of players on this team that can return kicks and punts. I mean, it's a lot of them. We also have December Wester listed as a punt returner as well. So so that's the Bears' unofficial depth chart. So, of course, some things can change or probably will change before Saturday. So, we will see what's going to happen. I definitely look forward to this game. I know it's preseason. I know people, I don't watch the preseason game. I do. I'll watch them. I'll watch them all. I'll be sitting here. I'll be glued to the TV. I can't wait. So, that being said, that's going to be it for this video. I just want to talk about that, talk about some other things happening. And I'll be back with y'all again real soon. Thank y'all for checking me out. Do me a favor, please. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. As you know a Bear fan, tell them about this Bear fan. Tell them to tell the Bear fans they know to come see me out. We could bear down forever. We going to be here forever. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Thank y'all for taking time out to be with me. All right. I'll holler at y'all again.